Myspace is an American social networking service. The service was founded on August 1st, 2003 by Chris DeWolfe, Tom Anderson, and John Hart, and was served worldwide. But in 2009, Myspace slowly started to disappear from the public. So, what happened? Well, let's find out. Beginnings and rise from 2003 to 2005. In August 2003, several eUniverse employees with Friendster accounts saw potential in its social networking features. The group decided to mimic the more popular features of the website. Within 10 days, the first version of Myspace was ready for launch, implemented using Cold Fusion. A complete infrastructure of finance, human resources, technical expertise, bandwidth, and server capacity was available for the site. The project was overseen by Brad Greenspan, eUniverse's founder, chairman, and CEO, who managed Chris DeWolfe, Myspace's starting CEO, Josh Berman, Tom Anderson, Myspace's starting president, and a team of programmers and resources provided by eUniverse. The first Myspace users were eUniverse employees. The company held contests to see who could sign up the most users. eUniverse used its 20 million users and email subscribers to breathe life into Myspace and move it to the head of the pack of social networking websites. A key architect was tech expert Tone Nguyen, who helped stabilize the Myspace platform when Brad Greenspan asked him to join the team. Co-founder and CTO Aber Whitcomb played an integral role in software architecture, utilizing the then superior development speed of Cold Fusion over other dynamic database-driven server-side languages of the time. Despite over 10 times the number of developers, Friendster, which was developed in Java Server Pages, JSP, could not keep up with the speed of development of Myspace and CFM. For example, users could customize the background, look, and feel of pages on Myspace, which is something that you could do on Facebook. The myspace.com domain was originally owned by YourZ.com, Incorporated, intended until 2002 for use as an online data storage and sharing site. By late 2003, it was transitioned from a file storage service to a social networking site. A friend who also worked in the data storage business reminded Chris DeWolfe that he had earlier bought the domain myspace.com. DeWolfe suggested they charge a fee for the basic Myspace service. Brad Greenspan nixed the idea, believing that keeping Myspace free was necessary to make it a successful community. Myspace quickly gained popularity among teenagers and young adults. In February 2005, DeWolfe held talks with Mark Zuckerberg over acquiring Facebook, but DeWolfe rejected Zuckerberg's $75 million offer. Some employees of Myspace, including DeWolfe and Berman, were able to purchase equity in the property before Myspace and its parent company eUniverse, now renamed Intermix Media, was bought. Purchased by News Corp and Peak Years from 2005 to 2008. In July 2005, in one of the company's first major internet purchases, Rupert Murdoch's News Corporation, the parent company of Fox Broadcasting and other media enterprises, purchased Myspace for $580 million US. News Corporation had beat out Viacom by offering a higher price for the website, and the purchase was seen as a good investment at the time. Of the $580 million purchase price approximately $327 million has been attributed to the value of Myspace, according to the financial advisor Fairness Opinion. Within a year, Myspace had tripled in value from its purchase price. News Corporation saw the purchase as a way to capitalize on internet advertising and drive traffic to other News Corporation properties. After losing bidding war for Myspace, Viacom chairman Sumner Redstone stunned the entertainment industry in September 2006 when he fired Tom Preston from the position of CEO. Redstone believed that the failure to acquire Myspace contributed to the 20% drop in Viacom's stock price in 2006, up to the date of Preston's ouster. Preston's successor as CEO, Philippe Dahlman, was quoted as saying, "Never ever let another competitor beat us to the trophy." Redstone told interviewer Charlie Rose that losing Myspace had been humiliating, adding, "Myspace was sitting there for the taking for $500 million. Myspace was sold in 2012 by News Corp for $35 million. In January 2006, Fox announced plans to launch a UK version of Myspace in a bid to tap into the UK music scene, which they did. They released a version in China and launched similar versions in other countries. The 100 millionth account was curated on August 9th, 2006 in the Netherlands. On November 1st, 2007, Myspace and Bebo joined the Google-led Open Social Alliance, which already included Friendster, Hi5, LinkedIn, Plaxo, Ning, and 6apart. Open Social was to promote a common set of standards for software developers to write programs for social networks. Facebook remained independent. Google had been unsuccessful in building its own social networking site, Orkut, in the US market, and was using the alliance to present a counterweight to Facebook. By late 2007 and into 2008, Myspace was considered the leading social network site and consistently beat out the main competitor, Facebook, in traffic. Initially, the emergence of Facebook did little to diminish Myspace's popularity. At the time, Facebook was targeted only at college students. At its peak, when News Corp attempted to merge it with Yahoo in 2007, Myspace was valued at $12 billion. Decline in sales by News Corp from 2008 to 2016. On April 19, 2008, Facebook overtook Myspace in the Alexa rankings. Since then, Myspace has seen a continuing loss of membership. There are several suggested explanations for its decline, including the fact that it stuck to a portal strategy of building an audience around entertainment and music, whereas Facebook and Twitter continually added new features to improve the social networking experience. A former Myspace executive suggested that the $900 million three-year advertisement deal with Google was, while being a short-term cash windfall, was a handicap in the long run. That deal required Myspace to place even more ads on its already heavily advertised space, which made the site slow, more difficult to use, and less flexible. Myspace could not experiment with its own site without forfeiting revenue, while rival Facebook was rolling out a new clean site design. Myspace CEO DeWolfe reported that he had to push back against Fox Interactive Media Sales team who monetized the site without regard to user experience.